Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to Full Throttle YouTube. We're currently here in my car. We're not in the Full Throttle Studios here in Phoenix, Arizona, to talk about Charlie Kirk. Let's go. So this might be political, so I apologize for that. We're not right now in this video. We're not going to talk about Disneyland or Universal Studios Hollywood or Fear Farm, but we are going to talk about political. So, I just wanna warn you beforehand. So, like I said, as everyone has known or is aware of, or watched the news or read the papers, conservative activist Charlie Kirk has passed away. Now, during the video, I've seen a lot of videos of how he died. And it just got me to reflect how divided of a country we are. And the reason I say that is because it's what it is. We're so divided. We're not the United States of America anymore. We are so divided between Republicans and Democrats, and Democrats versus Republicans. It needs to stop. I don't know what to do on how to maybe do this video and explain why I feel the fact that our country is actually divided. My hope and my prayer is that we come back as a country. We come together as a country. And I might be asking a lot because, like I said, Democrats don't like the Republicans and Republicans don't like Democrats. But as a Democrat myself, when I took the news about Charlie Kirk's death, I took it hard. No one should have been killed like that. No one. He did a service to the American people. He decided to go out to, like I said, Orem, Utah, and to talk or to do a Q&A with all the college people or whatnot, and explain the views, debate. But right now, throughout this country right now, we are so divided. And I encourage President Trump, from President Trump all the way down to the common person, let's rise above the hate. We honestly need to rise above the hate, because you know what, this is getting ridiculous. First, it was the shooting in Minnesota, right? Now we got this Charlie Kirk issue, this Charlie Kirk shooting. This needs to stop. This senseless violence needs to stop. And I encourage every single American to, instead of just using violence or being mad at someone, say, hey neighbor, how you doing? How's your wife and kids? How to be neighborly. I don't care if you're a Republican or Democrat or independent. Being an American. That's what the framers and the founders wanted to do in this free country. It's to be American. Freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of religion. But I think it just came to the whole extreme. And this needs to stop. This really needs to stop. My hope and prayer is that we come back together as Americans. Yes, we can disagree, but we can come together as Americans and we get stuff done, bipartisan. And I know it's all political, and I apologize for that, but it's how I feel throughout this whole, since Trump has has his presidency. It's all division. It's all divided. When President Trump made his speech, he talked about the far left, radicals. I took offense to that. I'm not far left. I'm a Democrat, but I do have some conservative views. We need to stop this hatred. We need to stop the hate. We need to rise above the hate. We need to come together as Americans. And we haven't done that in a long, long time. And I'm sick and tired of it. I implore President Trump and all his MAGA people and every single person that he has in the White House, from President Trump all the way down to the common person, to stop the hate. To be Americans. Stop this. I want it to stop. I want us to come together as Americans and live a happy, free life. Because that's what we deserve. I just wish that we can get this. And I'm pretty sure we could. But with President Trump's help, and him not hating on the Democrats as so much, or Fox News going off and saying the radical lefties or the lids or all these other demeaning issues, it needs to stop. Please, let's rise above the hate. And let's get back to where we need to be as Americans. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. And we'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.